And I'm Sal the stockbroker.
Hold on. Okay, this is Richard Christie.
And I'm Sal the stockbroker.
And we're gonna go scare the shit out of some people.
With megaphones, because we have nothing better to do today.
It's part of our job.
Let's go.
We're scaring people with megaphones. Yeah, you scared me. I should just give him the same fucking idea my 5-year-old had.
Thank you.
Were you scared?
Not really.
It scared the shit out of him.
We scared the shit out of him.
You're scared.
Did you see him jump?
Hey, can you get a close-up of Sal coughing all over Howard's mic? Oh my God.
I will use Clorox things on
You
that.
should be scared.
The other thing that they said on page 69 was that Sal was running around with your megaphone.
Well, let me talk to you about that. I read that.
That's
I didn't hear it on the news. I read it on. Someone sent it to me. I read it, and I'll tell you the truth. You know, I'm really mad about something if you don't hear about it on the air.
Right.
I talked to Sal about it. The item was that Sal was running around here when he had a bad cold, using my megaphone in the halls. Now, let me tell you something. If you think Sal's wife is germ-phobic,
right,
I'm 50 times worse.
Absolutely.
And
But you have a legitimate beef.
and let me tell you something. You know, a guy with a cold, forget about even the cold. Without the cold, I don't want anyone touching or invading my stuff. The reason I have my own studio, the reason it's locked up, I just get I get the skeeves when somebody, especially my megaphone. I've had this megaphone now for 20 years. I love using it. It's something that's delicate because it's a Radio Shack megaphone. It just gets the right sound for me. I've tried other megaphones.
Yeah, they don't even make that anymore.
That's right. And there's a basic trust here with all the people I work with. We don't invade each other's space. I don't go over to Fred's board and screw around with his sound effects. I don't want anyone touching my board.
And I'm still wrestling with that on the Friday show that Sal and Richard are doing that in here. But I'm getting used to the idea.
Yeah. Okay. So you know how it feels. Well, when I heard this item, I immediately wrote Gary a note. I said, I'm going to pull Sal into a room, and I'm going to tell him point blank. I love the guy. I think his work is real good. But this is a deal breaker for me. I do not want. I got to be able to trust the guys I work with that they don't touch my stuff.
Right.
So I'm walking. I had a couple of minutes extra this morning because I get in early, and I see Sal sitting there with Richard. And I said, Sal, I want to talk to you privately. You might want Richard to leave the room, but I don't think he cared. And I shut the door and I said, look, man, deal breaker, dude. I mean, this is it for me. I have to be able to trust you. I don't know what you're thinking, but you touching my megaphone is verboten. First of all, I'm a kook about germs. I'm completely irrational. Plus, you had a cold. Now, I just got a cold. Maybe you gave me your fucking cold. I don't know. I said, but look, I'm telling you. I know the masturbation stuff. I've talked to you about that, and I'm not kidding about that. You're going to lose your job. There's just no ands, ifs, or buts.
Yeah, how many more things can he find that he really just can't do?
Right. And I don't know, but the megaphone, forget the masturbation. You can masturbate till the cows come home.
But, you know, he'd already had the masturbation thing happen, and he put this on top of it.
Yeah, dude, I am just livid with you.
I'm beside myself. I don't even know. I mean, there aren't even any words for me. It's not a joke. I mean, because this job does mean everything to me, and lately a lot of stuff has been piling up. I had to meet with HR yesterday, and I lost a lot of sleep, and then I heard this thing, and I don't want to piss you off, and I just used poor judgment.
Why would you? Let's can the music. Why would you touch my megaphone? I mean, like leave my. I don't touch your stuff. I respect that it's yours.
Richard and I decided that it would be funny if we started going behind people shouting with the megaphones, like surprising them, like Gary and Scott DePace.
Fine.
So get your own megaphone.
Don't touch my stuff. You know what it is, man? Seriously? Your illness about me and your love of me, or it's past love, it's obsession. You putting your hands on my megaphone and you running around the whole, it's almost like you're holding me up to your mouth. Like it's honestly, psychologically, you got to get past this, dude.
And
Go
that's
see a
exactly
therapist.
why you couldn't let him into your apartment and all of this stuff.
You're whacked out of your friggin' skull. And you got to stay away from my
I will.
stuff.
It was just poor judgment. It was not me. I don't.
What
want
else are you doing? Are you going into my office? Are you touching stuff?
No. I got that letter the first day I arrived here when you gave me my Christmas photo back with a note. Don't ever come into my office.
And what do you? I even have a lock on the door so you can't get in here and touch my stuff.
Wow.
Right.
How did you get in?
That was before you got here. The day that we were constructing the studio.
Yeah.
I had the photo for you because I think you said it as a joke. I took
You had the what for me?
the photo.
What photo?
The Christmas. I took a picture naked on your console at K-Rock.
What?
You know about this.
I on the outside of your console. I gave it to you for Christmas. It was me naked,
Yeah.
and you threw it at me. Go put it in my new office, Gary.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I came here while the building was under construction,
Right.
and I bought a frame and I put it in your office.
Right.
And I thought you would be real excited.
Gary's lowering a dildo into
Payback's a bitch.
Sal's. Look, Sal, I don't want to hear all your long-winded explanations.
No, it's not. And I'm
I'm telling you, dude, get over your obsession with me. Go see a psychiatrist.
I have no obsession with you, man.
No, you have an obsession. You have to put your mouth on my things. You have to be around with the megaphone. Get your own life. Get your own thing going. You work here. I admire your work.
Thank you.
But at some point, just
Anybody who knows Howard as well as Sal knows him knows you don't touch his megaphone.
don't touch any of my
That's
stuff.
true. But the last thing I would think, I mean, if I thought I would cross you, Howard, would I do it? Of course not.
You touch one more of my things.
I know. I don't want to hear it.
I'm
Please.
telling you,
I don't
this is
wanna.
it. You're gone.
I know. And you know what? And then the 20 fucking emails could come in now to say do it. So whatever.
Do it. If they want to
know,
give up your job, it's fine.
I don't want to give up my job. I'm sorry, but I just use poor judgment.
If you want, go to Mel Karmazin's office. Take
No.
anything you want off his desk.
No.
You know better,
Pose
right?
naked.
You know that?
No, I'm not going to Mel Karmazin's office.
Why not? Why not go there? Why not
Because
go in there and take his stuff? Mess around with it. Because guess what'll happen?
I'll get fired.
Exactly.
All right.
And I'm telling you, I'm treating this the same way.
And I want to let you know that
And I'm giving you a free pass because I respect
I know.
your work.
And I hope you accept my apology as sincerely
I don't.
making a mistake.
I don't, because it's not a mistake.
Sal,
There's no
I
such
mean-
thing as a mistake.
Like,
This bad judgment you keep pointing to, why do you think it's going to get better?
because I know never to touch any of Howard's things again.
No, you don't know anything until after you've done it and we told you it was wrong.
Is there any time you can
Who are
avoid
you, his fucking
some,
lawyer?
But she's right.
I know not to touch his shit, Robin.
But
Shut
are you
up.
ever
No,
going to
you
know?
don't.
Are you never ever going to know? But
Holy
without
shit,
screwing
give
up.
you one Mercedes and you're all over me, man.
Oh,
Just
please.
put on a judge suit. Keep
Please,
quiet.
just keep your hands
Yeah.
off everything. Ask before you do
Put-
anything.
Put
Right,
a
in other
cucumber in your
words-
mouth instead of your pussy.
Ask before you do anything.
Robin, just I'm sincerely apologizing, but you gotta go. I'm bent over picking up. No,
I know you're gonna
no.
make another mistake.
No, you
She's
can't
right.
wait for it. No, but what is this?
Because you don't have judgment, dude. It doesn't. Now you
It's
know
bullshit.
not to.
I'm
now you know-
apologizing to you. What are you gonna do next? When are you gonna use?
Your
what is that?
apology
But
means
what?
nothing because it's always after the fact.
Listen.
you
But I
don't
made a
know what to
mistake.
do.
Sal,
I know to kick you in the
Sal.
fucking mouth.
Sal.
Oh, come over
It's
here
not
and
right.
do
Hey,
that.
I'm-
Come over here.
I'm talking to
Come
Howard.
over
Sal,
here and do that.
leave her alone.
Oh,
Where's
Let me say
Carver when
something.
you need him?
tough guy.
Let me say
Right,
something.
you need a carver.
Let me
Need to
say.
carve your throat out.
Right.
She's
Just
right.
keep your
But it's
hands
not
on
right.
everything
You're yelling at
and
her because
ask
she's right.
Permission.
No, I'm
for
yelling at her
everything.
because
Apologize to her. She's talking common sense to you. Just
No,
say
I'm
you're
not
sorry.
apologizing.
Trying to keep you
Apologize.
from losing your stupid job.
I'm sorry, only because Howard told me to say it. You
F
bitch.
It's not a good apology.
Fire him, Howard.
Wait a minute,
You're
Howard.
fired. Goodbye.
I'll be
Howard.
calling and saying fire him too.
You know what,
Robin,
dude?
I
And you know what?
understand you. I
Maybe
don't
your
understand.
maybe your makeup is poisoning your brain. Listen, Sal. Honestly, what Robin is saying, and it makes sense. Just listen, because you're getting angry and you're not listening.
It's not right. I'm saying
What
I'm
she's
sorry.
saying-
See how bad his judgment is?
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, and I'm interpreting
Women.
No, man.
Right. Pain in the
You,
ass right
Sal.
Sal.
Sal got himself into this mess, not me.
Sal.
Oh, go suck a cock.
Listen
Come
to
over
me.
here. You got one?
Go
Not
ahead,
really.
Howard.
He's got mangina. Can I say something to you?
It's getting uglier than I thought.
You want a pouch with me?
Sal.
I like to put you in a pouch. Put you in the
Sal.
bottom of the fucking river.
Hey, Sal.
Go ahead. Oh, shut up,
This is-
Robin.
Go ahead,
I'm talking to Howard.
Oh, please.
This
yeah,
is my-
men are talking.
This is, yeah, Robin, be quiet. Men are talking.
Yeah.
Some men are going to do some drinking.
Yeah.
A man and a boy are talking.
What she's saying is, there's got to come a time where you look at that megaphone and say, or whatever that's going to happen, you go, you know what? This ain't worth it. You got to have some judgment.
Right.
The megaphone should have never happened, is what she's saying.
Right.
When are you going to be able to read a situation and go, you know what? Fuck, I got to respect this guy's private space. This is a guy who gave me a job, and this is a guy I like, and this is a guy whose respect I want. This is a guy whose trust I want. You can trust that I'm not going to go into your office and go through your personal things.
You can, though, but
I don't want to. The only person I'll do that with is Fred.
Right.
I don't respect his personal space. But you have to learn to respect mine.
Right. And is it fair to say in a year and a half I pretty much have?
No, it's not.
Wow.
It's not fair to say that because you just screwed up.
Right. Well,
and you probably have screwed up before. You've probably done
No
other things I don't
way.
know
Catch
about.
you.
Right.
Shut your mouth.
You can
You
say
shut your
all
mouth.
you want, Sal. I'm not shutting my mouth. So just get over it. It's not gonna happen.
You know what you like?
It's not.
You're like that
gonna
little weasel
happen.
behind the
It's
bully.
not
Yeah, shut
gonna
your mouth.
happen.
You're a
It's
little
not
weasel.
Gonna happen. So get over
Crash
it.
in your Mercedes.
It's not
I hate
gonna
you.
happen.
And you are so jealous of that Mercedes. You got to get over that
Look
too.
at that.
Get over
What's
I can't
that
even
all
pay my
about?
fucking cable. She's driving around a Mercedes. I'm upset. What can I tell you? They're ready to shut off my cell phone.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Where are you? Why aren't you making more money here?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
What's going on?
Can I tell what's going on, Sal?
I built over a year. Well, the past year I left the stock market. I built up about a year and a half of debt.
How much do you owe?
How much debt am I in?
How much debt are you in?
$200,000.
200 grand.
What?
$100,000 in a home equity loan that I took out and $90,000 in credit cards.
All right, so
That's Robin's Corvette.
That's her
what-
boat.
That's your new
Thanks,
boat.
Artie. That's a new boat. Buy Robin a boat. There you go. Call it the Sal is fucked boat. That's it. I'm in debt. I'm not
You
asking
want
for
her
money.
to name your boat the Sal is fucked boat?
You know, like the Stugatz in Sopranos. Sal is fucked right in the back. You can hang your black ass right out the back.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Don't get upset with me because you're
Why?
in debt.
You're chiming in when I'm apologizing to the guy. You're fucking breaking my
I'm trying
balls.
to help you.
Mind
you
your own
asshole.
business.
You can't even tell that.
All right, get out of here.
You're here for the news. Do it and shut up.
You don't know what I'm here for, jackass. I was here long before you. You have no idea what I do or who I am. So you shut the fuck up and get out.
But the thing is, I don't need you chiming in when I'm trying to make a sincere apology.
We
It's just
do
not right.
again. I'm going to remind
You're being
you guys.
mean.
We do a show.
You're not here to tell Robin what she has
I'm not.
to do.
I'm telling her to be quiet so I can respectively talk
Robin,
to you and
let me
apologize.
remind you why.
Quiet.
Let me remind you why Robin's here. Robin's here to turn me on every day.
Yes, thank you.
Well, good for you.
That's
She ain't
right.
turning me
Sal,
on.
you should be the last person to talk about piling on when somebody's getting the
Isn't
crap beat
it
out of them.
funny?
You don't know why.
please.
Listen,
Him.
it is not up for you to decide why Robin is here.
I'm just asking her politely to be quiet.
No,
and
you
she
didn't
doesn't-
ask politely at all,
No, he
so
didn't.
stop that.
Who's
Stop
that?
lying.
Whatever.
All right.
Howard, I know.
Leave my things alone.
And I just
Leave
want
Robin's things alone.
Leave
Fred.
Robin alone.
All right.
You could screw with Benji. I don't care.
No, I'm not touching
Leave
that.
Artie alone.
I'd rather fist Artie in his ass than go near Benji. I'm
Oh,
not
Jesus. Can you ask me first before you do that?
You want
What
to
is
thank
your
him, Artie?
You know what,
Artie,
though, Sal?
do you know what I'm saying?
No,
I mean,
this goes
seriously.
back to Sal. Honestly, you're doing a great job, but this goes back. Remember when you first got the job here and you wanted to put wasabi or whatever in my munchkins? Remember that?
Yeah.
And Howard explained to you, look, there's a line here. You don't fuck with
Right.
anybody's food.
Right.
You know what I mean? You still haven't totally learned that.
I'm
yet.
learning
You know
it.
what I mean? But it's been a year and a half. You gotta, anyone would know not to do that.
Yeah, I mean, Artie is not going to walk around here having his food tested.
Really?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, but that was the beginning. So that you gotta. It's a learning process, but it's taken a while. If you have a cold, you know how Howard is. I mean,
Mike, you're right. Especially you got a cold. I mean, if I'm not here, we all lose.
I know, but I didn't have a cold.
You're
Jason
so
and
angry.
Bellish.
You're so jealous that you got to sit there and hope I get your cold. You want to share something with me or something. Mike, go ahead. You're on the air.
Howard, love you, man.
Thank you.
I just got satellite, man. It's great, man. I love the show.
Thank you.
You got to get rid of Sal, though.
There you go.
He has crossed the employer-employee line. If he was at any other job, he'd be gone by now.
All right. Thank you. And that's an opinion I'm going to take very, very seriously.
So, Sal, how you feeling right now? You just got reamed out by Howard about touching his stuff.
How do I feel? I feel like, I fucked up. I used his megaphone. It was a big mistake. I don't want to cross the line. I'm not going to cross the line anymore. That's it. I fucked up. I am sorry. I am the fuck up. Fuck up. Right here. I'm not complaining. That's it. That's all there is to it. I don't know what to tell you. I used a man's megaphone. I am deeply sorry. I made a huge mistake. And that's all there is to it. It's just a big fuck up. That's it.
What about Robin, Sal? You really mixed it up with her in there.
You know what? Robin is just a weasel. Whatever Howard says, she just weasels her way in there and just chimes in. I'm trying to talk to Howard like a normal human being. I'm apologizing to him. I recognize my mistakes. And Robin's got to... You know what I mean? Give me a fucking break.
Sal starts yelling at me like I'm his wife. That's what he would like to do when he's at home, but he doesn't get to talk to his wife that way because she'll cut off his balls. So he has to do it at work. It's the only place he can really have any kind of a voice because he's just a browbeaten, downtrodden man everywhere else.
Do you have any advice for Sal?
My advice was don't trust your own judgment. All you've got is bad judgment.